Okay, here we go. I think he wants me to think he is God or the source energy. You've got to be careful of people like that. They can jumble up your brain, psychologically speaking. Stay in reality, d.jo. You are the bomb in 3D. It sucks down here, but do not allow for psychological abuse and soul splitting. They don't deserve you. So there's a few things I'd like to comment on this creation of poetry. And that's first how easy it can be if you're a follower type of person, or especially as a woman, or even certain types of personalities, to get drawn in and easily controlled by somebody else, even if they're not initially meaning ill will for you, right? And so this has been a pattern in my life where things start out okay and then like things get worse. And part of that is because of my own conditioning. Part of that is because of my own habits and patterns, and the inability to speak up for what I need sometimes, which I'm changing. But also sometimes it's just people's personalities that they'll quickly prey on the vulnerable. And so I've kind of developed this shell around me in my lifetime so that I can protect myself from this. But this shell that's come around me also wasn't always effective because I wasn't doing my inner work, and I was blaming all these things around me. So I think that in order to hold on to our own power is to not give away our power, psychologically speaking, and to recognize our part in it. And then in this poem, I have a coaching moment where I've had to like change the self-talk in my head from sometimes I tell myself what to do, right? Like I analyze and then switch what to do, and then I cheer myself on. You're the bomb in 3D. And then this part too, at the end, it sucks down here, but do not allow for psychological abuse and soul splitting. It's kind of funny to me because I kind of do view myself in two places. I view myself like as somebody who is human and here on earth, and also somebody who is looking at myself from above, as if this is not my home or not my original home, maybe. And all of that comes from my earliest upbringing. Maybe that's reality, as you know, I don't know. But, and then this last sentence, they don't deserve you. This is funny because recently I told my son this, you know, he wanted to hang out with his older cousins, and they're like, no, this is just for the older teens, and he's not 13, he's 12, and he's like, they're ageist. This is a classic example of ageism. And I was like, buddy, if they don't want to hang out with you, they don't deserve you anyway. It's okay, you don't need that. And he goes, Mom, that's only what girls say in the movies, but that's not how it is with guys. And I was like, what? Anyway, long story short, he ended up being able to be included with the guys, his older cousins and siblings that he wanted to participate with. But I just thought this is interesting. Is this a dynamic in social circles, like for men across the globe? Is it really a phenomenon more likely for women to say like, oh, they don't deserve you, and to just kind of like try to brush it off? Is that something that's more commonly a thing that girls or women do to cope and not men? Like, I don't know. It was like a new like moment for me. But sometimes that advice to myself has helped me buffet the problems around me of not being included, of not belonging with equality. But I do agree with my son that sometimes the best thing ever is to just have true inclusion and belonging, and to be able to work through whatever negative thing was keeping you apart. So That's it for today. Please click, share, and subscribe. That poem was from Just Don't Ask. Bye.